And over at Trump National, we see some of the best golfers in the world. But if you want to learn to play golf or just sharpen your skills, you can do that too. Let's take a look.
What we do here is we really look at the individual, okay? Not everyone is built the same, not everyone has the same athletic abilities, not everyone has the same amount of time to put into the game of golf to get better. Everyone has different goals, so you have to teach everyone differently. What we do really well here is we look at the individual and we create a personalized practice program specific to their goals, their body makeup, and their ability to play the game, and where they want to go and what they want to do.
So what I find kind of fascinating is some people look at golf and think, oh my God, it's too complicated, I can't do it, you know, but this sort of simplifies that. Talk about that process.
Correct. So it's that old acronym KISS, right? Keep it simple, stupid. So we, in this day and age, with all the technology and all the bells and whistles that are out there, we can get bogged down by all of these numbers and angles and where we're supposed to be, and we forget that golf is really a game and it's just supposed to be played. Okay, and when we actually play the game and we get out of our own way and we don't get bogged down by, oh, I should look like Tiger Woods or I should look like Bryson DeChambeau. No, you should look like you, and you should be able to do what you can do, and we're just here to bring out the best you that can be.
So obviously it's supposed to be fun. Talk about that aspect.
Of course, and it can be intimidating, especially when I was a youngster. Everyone would get paired together. Nowadays, everyone wants to play by themselves, so we've really kind of lost that aspect of how the game is played. So I've created a lot of skills development and training sessions where we create game-like scenarios, right, that resemble on-course situations. So they're games that put pressure on you that you find on the golf course. Now, we do that in groups of 6 to 1, so now you're interacting and interfacing with other individuals like you do on the golf course. So anytime we can put ourselves in a position that resembles the way we play, we're going to get better and better and better.
All right, and then for the average person, how many lessons does it take, or how many do you do before they go, oh my gosh, this is awesome?
That's totally dependent on the person.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, about 5 to 10 lessons before you can really get a good grasp of the fundamentals, the understanding, and to sink it in. But it really comes down to the person and how much they practice in between the lesson. The individual who practices more, who does purposeful practice, because practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect, and that's what we aim for, creating a specialized practice for that individual that helps them reach their goals.
What would you say to somebody who wants to do it but they're nervous about, trying it? Tell me.
Just leave all your expectations at the door. Come and have fun, enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and the reality is this is fun. It's an extracurricular activity. We're the only ones that put pressure on ourselves. And to be quite honest, I don't care if you're a tour player, a 10 handicap, or a 3 handicap. The beginner golfer, everyone has always been at that position. So everyone starts from scratch.
Which sounds like it alleviates a lot of the stress and pressure off people.
Absolutely, absolutely. What we really want to do is manage people's expectations, because the expectation that you have to do this way or you have to swing that way, that puts a ton more pressure on yourself. And when you put pressure on yourself, you don't perform as well.
So you have been golfing a long time. When you discovered the Rick Smith Academy, what did you most like about it?
Well, I've been really lucky and blessed to be in this industry for a really long time and have a lot of good experiences, from being mentored by Jim McLean out of Trump National Serrao, being a director of instruction out in Hawaii. What I really loved about Rick Smith and his mentality was that we kind of were the same. We were cut from the same cloth, and we really just enjoy helping the individual perform the best that they can perform, and not trying to create the next tour player, which we can do,
sure,
right? But that's not for everybody, right? What we want to do is help people enjoy their leisure time better.
And what's the feedback been like from the people that you're teaching?
Oh, it's been amazing. I've got people who have never held a golf club to, a 15 handicap who's now a 3 handicap in about 8 months, and it all stems from how much effort that person puts into it. And the feedback has just been absolutely amazing. I mean, it's a breathtaking facility coupled with good instruction. There's no better place on earth.
Now, of course, I was going to ask you what your favorite golf course is, but I think I know the answer to that.
I mean, this one's pretty good. I mean, for an old surfer from Hawaii, it's pretty good to stare at the ocean all day, every day. So, I mean, you can't really beat it.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
You know, interesting. This is kind of one of the tougher courses. I know a lot of athletes that play out here. How do you sort of make that less intimidating for a beginner?
So it's really about how we think ourselves around the golf course. Okay. A lot of people try to play golf like football, where they're just going to steamroll through it, right? The way I like to articulate it is when you play a round of golf, it's really like a chess match. You need to think about it. This course is wildly demanding off the tee. Yeah. If you lose a ball off the tee, then you're teeing up number 3 and you've just had a bad shot. Very high pressure. Now, if you were to take a lower club, maybe a hybrid, or a 3-wood or a long iron, and you just put it in the fairway, well, then you've kind of knocked the teeth out of one of the most difficult golf courses in all of Southern California. So as long as we can put the ball in play, we can alleviate a lot of pressure.